Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN. Well, the Padres have vacated the premises, leaving for their new digs in the Gaslamp District. So now it's all about football at the Big Q, Qualcomm Stadium, a.k.a. The Murph, in San Diego, as we're all set to bring you a good matchup here. New York, San Diego, now!
While the teams are out on the field getting loose, the fans are filing in and finding their seats for the game. Welcome to Qualcomm Stadium. I'm Dan Stevens. My colleague here in the commentary booth is Peter O'Keefe. Peter, both of these teams have a solid tackler on defense who does an excellent job pursuing the ball. Goen kicks it off to begin the game. Chapman catches it back at the 8. Stopped at the 26.
Doug Chapman tried to run it out, but it's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. Rivers throws a bullet to the flat and
Jonathan.
Tomlinson catches it in the flat, and he will be well short of the markers. Fourth down coming up. Godfrey gets the sack way back at the 36. Peter, unfortunately, we've had some players banged up so far. Pennington really rifles this pass, and it's not reeled in.
Oh, let's watch this. 5 wide out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
Davis makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. That goes in motion. Tomlinson gains 5 on the play. Tomlinson gets the call again and maybe picks up 1. Tomlinson carries it for a 3rd time in a row and gets tackled short of the markers. It'll be 4th down.
Into a nickel package.
Martin chews up 4 yards and Pennington zings it to the right side and it's intercepted.
Pass interference, number 23, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul.
Quentin Jammer manhandled that receiver back there like a puppy playing with a chew toy.
Martin has his number called on 1st down and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
They were, hoping for more.
Williams gets the sack at the 39.
Jamal Williams dropped the quarterback like a sack lunch behind the line. That'll cost him a few.
Keel makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. It'll be 4th down. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 26-yard line. McGraw puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. Rivers zips it to the left sideline, and the reception is made forward when he's running with the ball.
Yeah, it's like trying to tackle a phone booth.
Palmer catches it left sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Eric Parker has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking deep.
Rivers throws this on a rope, and the catch is made well past the markers for a 1st down.
Face mask, number 50, defense. 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat,
Eric
1st
Barton
down.
grabs a little too much face mask on this play, and it costs him a flag. Let's watch. Yeah, it's only a 5-yard penalty for this face mask.
White hauls it in right side, and that's a gain of 7 on the play. Tomlinson takes it for his 5th carry and picks up a couple. Tomlinson will get the handoff and barely picks up the 1st down. Tomlinson ends up losing 5 on the play, and that brings up 2nd down. Tomlinson takes it for his 8th carry and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
13. Ball at the 21.
Rivers zings it to the right side, and it's complete. Short of the markers, however. That will bring up 4th down. You are really just all football all the time, aren't you?
You bet.
There's a migraine waiting to happen for a defensive coordinator. He almost gave it up.
Yeah, but they...
So, dodges this one way out right, and Martin gets the call on 2nd down and takes it upfield. Tackled at the 33. 1st down.
Us to avoid 3rd down altogether, just like that. Check that out. Those last year numbers are solid.
Cairns pulls in a lob here, and he's got the 1st down and a whole lot more.
Chad Pennington makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Martin will get the carry on 1st down and gains about 3 yards. So, grabs the floater right sideline, and he's got the 1st down and a whole lot more.
Gerald Soule had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
A well-designed play. Pennington rifles it out left side, and the catch is made for a gain of a couple.
Jericho Cotchery had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
Cairns hauls in the pass, and that's good for a gain of 5. Pennington ropes this one to the end zone, and it's tipped. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Bryan from 26 yards out and squeezes it inside the right goal post. Neal goes in motion. Tomlinson gets the handoff and runs into traffic. Vilma makes the hit way in the backfield. Rivers fires this one over the middle, and this one is incomplete. White grabs the rope right side, and they get the 1st on 3rd and long.
Phillip Rivers gets this one past the secondary quite easily. I think the safeties were out of position on that one, Dan. Now that kind of act...
Neal goes in motion. Rips him down in the backfield, and the clock continues to run. 2nd down, 15 yards to go. Dyson makes a tough catch, and the ball's loose, and he's stopped right there.
Donnie Abraham turns things around by forcing the ball loose. It gets recovered right here. And they get some good yards out of it. Great turn of events for this defense.
Peter, there are many ways you can start a drive, but a turnover is not one of them.
No, definitely not.
Whether the player had possession prior to the fumble.
All right, what have you got? Okay, all right.
Well, Dan, we've got to see if the receiver established possession before he lost the ball. Remember, he has to have full control of it. Well, it doesn't look like he had possession, Dan. I'd call it an incompletion and overturn it.
After review, the play has been ruled an incomplete pass. The receiver did not have possession of the ball prior to the fumble. 3rd down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
All right. Here we go. You know exactly what to do. Get the team focused, and get back out there. Let's do it.
Tomlinson hauls it in right side, and he's well short of the markers. It'll be 4th down. Martin gains 5 on the play, and Martin will get the carry on second down and gets the Jets take their first timeout. Martin gets the toss and runs into traffic. Tackle. The Jets will take it. Pennington lobs this one way over the middle and it's tipped. Incomplete. It's intercepted. Tackled at the 47.
Check out the interception here on the replay, Dan. Watch how he reacts to get in the ball's path. Nice. That's how you make the INT, baby.
Rips him down in the backfield and the Tongue makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion. So that'll bring the first half of football to a close as the clubs head to the locker room all tied. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, interesting game at the half. We'll get back to you guys in a bit. First, we welcome everybody to our ESPN Halftime Report. I'm Chris Berman. The Chargers, no surprise, find themselves in a tight defensive struggle. It's just impossible to gain much yardage out there. Can anybody do it and forge ahead in the second half? We'll start this one off late in the first quarter. Phillip Rivers would find his target on this one. That set up a 36-yard field goal. The Chargers strike first and go up by 3. Jets later in the second, Chad Pennington connected with his man on this one. That set up a 27-yard field goal. Chargers midway through the second, game tied 3-all. Phillip Rivers connected with his man on this one. Jets creeping up on the end of the half. Jason Gilden is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. And that's where we'll leave this one. Bulls are keeping it evened up. We're tied 3-all. It's time now for our Halftime Hero Award, which recognizes the most dominant player of the first half. Duh. This time there can be no question. Tim Dwight, good night, has played outstanding. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. Keating boots the second half kickoff away. Williams fields the second half kickoff at the 7. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. All these numbers point to one thing, Dan, a defensive struggle. They can't get complacent. A single score will change the whole complexion of the game.
Pennington dumps it out left, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Chad Pennington has had difficulties, to say the least, and now he's second-guessing everything he's throwing. Terrible day. So far, he's struggled to get 55 yards and 1 interception.
Intercepted. Tackled at the 36.
Terrence Keel does a nice job picking off the pass there. He's got it, and he gets a little more with that nice little run back.
Well, that's their 36-yard line. Robertson sacks him way back at the 41.
Dwayne Robertson gets to his man in the backfield for a big loss. I don't know what happened to the protection. Let's have a look.
The game. Second down and 4 wideouts in the game. White reels in the football, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Tim Dwight reels in the catch despite being covered by 2 defenders. Dan, I guess he just can't be intimidated. Check this out. Oh, yeah, it's all about being focused.
Rivers ropes this one to the end zone, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
With the deflection.
Victor Hobson cuts in there and gets himself in a perfect spot.
Absolutely, Peter. He's able to keep the reason. Goes in motion. It's intercepted. Ball tackles him for a touchback.
John McGraw knows he doesn't have a shot at it unless he jumps for it. And man, he timed it perfectly. Could give his receivers a few tips about mid-air receptions.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Jets have turned the ball over the past 2 times out. They need to hold on to it as they start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Pennington zips it to the left sideline, and he connects for a pickup of 4 on the play. Lieber sacks him way back at the 19.
The Chargers are 1 guy short on the line, but it turns out they don't need him. 3 is plenty to get the job done.
This third down that much harder.
Yeah, they also make it easier on themselves by wiping out all of the potential short yardage plays they might find.
Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. How they turned the ball over leaps out at me, and you have to think that that could come back to haunt them.
Tomlinson gets the call again and heads wide left. The 25 finally dropped at the 19. That will bring up first down.
LaDainian Tomlinson sticks to his blockers like a kick-me sign as he runs the football.
Well, that's a pretty vivid description, but I'll tell you. And, you know, that's the first time he's really broken out all game, Peter. He was definitely held in check in the... No good. Incomplete. Rivers fires this one over the middle, and it's intercepted.
Well, those were some great instincts back there to get the interception. You can't coach that.
Well, that's their second interception of the game, and... Pennington sings it to the right side, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Justin McCarron's is just crazy good on this play, Dan. He refuses to be intimidated by triple cover.
Pennington throws a heater right sideline, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down.
Justin McCarron's faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice.
It's in the game.
Jets, 37-yard line.
Davis makes a play on... Pennington zips it to the left sideline, and it's caught at the 49. Eventually tackled at the 42. It will be first down.
Santana Moss makes the catch, but watch here what he does after the completion. Caught, and now fight for more yards. You can't coach that.
It's intercepted. 1 man to beat. Pushed out at the 48.
Drayton Florence makes a great grab as he breaks up the play there.
And he got a bunch afterward as well. Man, the grass doesn't grow under this guy's feet.
That's because it's often artificial turf, Dan.
And they are already halfway there. They'll start at the 48-yard line. Tomlinson gets past the line and rambles.
5 tackles. Wow, look at those tackles. That's how you play sideline to sideline.
Rivers unloads this to the right sideline, and they convert on third down.
Phillip Rivers makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
That's the third. Tomlinson bulldozes right. Rivers rifles it out left side, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete. Caldwell didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Keating kicks from 39 yards out, and he misses this one to the right.
Nate Keating launches a kick here that's not a shorty, but isn't that long either.
Boy, that has got to rattle him.
Ah, poor guy. I think what he really needs is a big hug.
Yeah, maybe a new foot.
If he's not careful, a new jersey.
Pennington throws a heater, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down.
Justin McCarrans does a great job here battling 3 defenders. It's definitely worth a second look. Let's watch.
Slides down at the 48. Fisk sacks him back at the 45. Fourth down coming up. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
What day is it? How many fingers am I holding up? Come on. Okay. Let's take him off. Let's get him out of here. Come on. Hold.
Where you going? There's 14 yards.
Abraham line. Soul makes the catch out to the left and gets past the markers for a first down. Gets the sack, and the clock will continue to run. So far.
And they haven't let up all game. That's what you want, somebody whose motor never stops.
Slide. The Chargers take their first time out. Bollinger throws a high, long one to the right, and it's tipped.
Why simply defend the pass when you've been obliterated?
Bryan kicks from 36 yards out, and he misses this one to the right.
Doug Bryan biffs a relatively easy kick here. Let's see if we can tell what went wrong. I don't know.
Connect, incomplete. Pennington was shaken up earlier, and I hear Susie Kalber has a report for us. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. The team doctor's diagnosis is that he suffered a concussion. They told me that, given the gravity of this injury, there's obviously no way he'll be allowed to return to the game. Back to you, Dan.
As always, we'll hope for the best up here in the booth. Thank you, Susie. Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:22. Tomlinson catches it in. The Chargers will take it. Rivers throws a bullet to the flat. The Jets take their first. McCarrans makes the catch on the right sideline and
receiving yards.
Rips him down here.
The anticipation to the throw was key here. It made all the pieces fall into place.
Third down coming up. Third down and 5 wide receivers take the field. Bollinger just rifles this one, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
On first and second down will get you. You push them into a hole, and then it's hard to climb out.
Fourth down ahead. Moss catches the loss. The Chargers take a timeout. Martin carries this off his left tackle and gets the go-ahead touchdown.
Curtis Martin plays the D like a violin on this play. Oh, what a juke.
That touchdown will give them the lead late in the game.
What a play. You gotta love it.
McGraw tips it away on the coverage, incomplete. And that is going to do it for this one. The Jets come out on top 10-3. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
All right, gang, great work as always. And with that, we welcome everybody back to the ESPN studios for our ESPN Video Games postgame show. I'm Chris Berman. The Jets stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Terrence Keel was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Bolts, after getting an interception, the Chargers have the ball at the 19-yard line. John Quickstraw McGraw shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Game tied 3-all. LaDainian Tomlinson bounces this one to the outside, and he's going to get some room to maneuver out there. The Jets have it off an interception. Drayton Florence shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Game tied 3-all. Phillip Rivers would find his target on this one. Already inside field goal range. Curtis, my favorite Martin, got the carry here and he was able to break through. A 9-yard touchdown for the Jets. And that's where we'll leave this one. Jets squeaked out a win 10-3. Now let's check in with our player of the game. A guy who made one big-time catch after another to help seal the win for his team. Justin McCarrans is on the sidelines with Susie Culver. Susie?
Thank you, Chris. You helped carry your team today, and you nosed them out in this nail-biter game. What made the difference for you guys to come out triumphant today?
Man, I really give all the credit to my teammates. They came in and gave their all today, and they just made things easy for us. We have got a great cast of characters on this team, and I'm honored to play alongside them.
Chris, back to you.
Thanks for tuning into ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. We'll see you next time.